All right, y'all, we back with Boone. Y'all know what it is. We need y'all to like, share, subscribe. Make sure you comment, and then comment again, just in case we like those. All right, we're going to start off by asking you about the interview you just recently did with, was it Paranormal Files?
Yes, I did that. I was, I'm always a little paranoid about everything, so I got there an hour ahead of time, did my recon around the area to see what's what, and I'm like, whoa, okay, this is a black area, little snow mix here and there, but I'm like, I know the person is Caucasian, so what the, so he called me and said, let me know when you is on your way. I said, I'm already here. He came to the door. I don't see you out there. I said, no, I'm down the street watching you. He's like, oh, do you see my hand? I said, yes, I see you. Here I come. I pulled up in the driveway. And, of course, we greet each other and so forth. I was like, okay, boy, it seemed cool. So we go inside, and he started interviewing me about what happened when I was a kid and so forth, and how did I begin my life. I said, well, I never had a childhood. I was always thinking like a grown individual, even though that was a little high too, but I told him about that situation, how I got into it, and I didn't have a childhood to be raised up like all the other kids was raised up with toys to play with. And it ain't because my parents couldn't afford it. They did, but I didn't care for no toys. What I wanted all the time was just, let's keep the house clean. Let's keep everything up, because I was a neat freak, still am. People come to my place and be like, man, I said, yes, I keep everything in order. So if you move something, these signs you see around here, those are for real. Those are not joke. If you move something, make sure you put it back to where it was. Because if you move it, and then if I look over there, I'm going to basically chew you out. If you eat out of a dish or drink out of a cup, same thing. Don't throw it in my sink. Well, you better put it back where you got it from. Let me wash it. There's soap, brushes, everything there. Don't just throw it in the sink thinking that you're going to somebody clean it. No, you're going to get in there and clean that dish before you leave. Now, don't like my stuff to be just sitting in there either. That will attract bugs. Bug free. I even got a screen around my patio so the flies, bugs, birds, they can't nothing get on my patio. People like, why you got that up there? I said, do you see any birds up there? Do you see anything trying to get in through there like they're doing to everybody else's? You see all the crap over there rail? They ain't got none on mine. Birds can't put the tail back there because the screen is blocking them. But yeah, we talked about a little bit this, a little bit that at a certain age, and then a little bit of the next part at a certain age. I mean, basically, I took them through the ages until my release. And like I told them, my release was weird because they came to me on April Fool's Day and told me I'm being released. So I'm thinking it's an April Fool's joke, so I told them like it is. Man, get away from my door, man. I don't play those games with y'all. Don't come to me. You guards could go around play with these games with the other people. I do not play games. I do not associate with y'all. I don't even talk to y'all. I get up in the morning. I go in the kitchen. I make everybody their breakfast and so forth, because there I was a cook. That's how I met my boy Jonesy in there. Jonesy is never getting out. He gonna die in there. He probably dead already, but I know Jonesy was good for it. Should protected me, make sure nobody got me upset, because he'll tell you, you see that long pedal that we use to stir, will crack your head open if you say one more thing to Mr. Kraft. I said, what? He said one more thing. Jonesy know that, I was just crapping with him. So he grabbed the pedal, Start going over there, the guy took off. He got about maybe a half a yard down and stopped. Man, come on, man, don't hit me, Jonesy. He said something to me. I said, who, me? He said, man, you see, he did it again. He talking to me. So me and Jonesy just broke our laugh and went on back to the kitchen. We got everybody's meal prepared because on Saturday and Sunday it's eggs to order, breakfast to order. Really, you tell us what you want, we make it. And then if you tell us early enough, we can make the exact what you want. Pancake, French toast, waffle, whatever you want, you have to let us know. Easy over egg, scramble, whatever with cheese. You have to order it ahead of time so we have enough time to do everybody. I mean, got a lot of inmates to feed, so if you want to get it right. But if you come late, no, you're going to get what they normally serve on the line, which is basically shit on a shingle. That's gravy, hamburger mixed together, thrown on a biscuit or bread. Most of the time, it was on bread because we didn't feel like making biscuits that morning. I ain't making no, man, throw some bread down there and throw some of that crap on it. Shove it out the window to them. Got them, oh man, come on, man, let me get something better than this to eat. I grab my pocket and shake it. I don't hear no coins in there. Oh man, that's government food. Yeah, you want to come back in and cook your own? I'm quite sure the guard don't mind locking you up. I mean, putting you back there in that private room. I'm like, man, y'all are extorting us. Yeah, okay. What? Is you wired or something? We got to make a little money too. So when they pay you, man, we make 72 cents an hour. That ain't no pay. That's why we tell y'all eggs to order, whatever you want. It's like personal pizza, personal. It's your banana splits in your own bowl. Bring us your bowl. We'll hook you up. A lot of people used to always order the pizzas on Thursday. They'd be like, hey, man, let me get poured on special to order pizza, man. Put what you call this one, that one with this, that one with that one. Cool, ain't no problem. It's going to be in your room on your table. That's the way you don't get me in no trouble just walking around the unit with it. We could take the big long tray, walk down that way, drop it off at your door. The guards know that we doing this. But of course, we got to give them some. So we all, hey man, what y'all want on y'all pizza? The guard will tell it, we gonna make that pizza. Guards get it, they be like, man, this pizza good. I said, yeah, that dough good, ain't it? I said, yeah. I said, on my way out of prison, I'm gonna tell y'all the special treatment I put on. Which I never did tell them on my way out the door because I was just so happy to get the hell out of prison when they came to me that day telling me I'm being released. I did not believe the guard, so I told him, get away from my door. You don't get away from my door, and that if I got to get up, you might as well just open the whole door. So what you talking about? I'm gonna stomp you. Like, I'm gonna tell the warden. Excuse me. The fucking manager. So he goes, tell the manager, and here come Jordan, big ass. Excuse my language once again. Here come Jordan. Mr. Crab, didn't my guards tell you that pack up that you being released? I'm like, oh, so you want to play games with me too? Man, check this out. I'm not like these fools around here that gonna run up to you and kiss your butt and joke with you and play with you and this and that. Don't play with me. I'm not a toy. As long as I've been in the unit, I never play a game with. I don't even talk to y'all. Get up, go do my job, come back, sleep for a little bit, go up to like the law library and study because I was trying to get myself out. And here y'all come. He said, listen, Mr. Crab, we tell you right now, you got to pack up and get out of here. You can't be in this building past 12 noon. If y'all want to put me in the hole, just say I'm going to the hole. But don't be telling me what you going to do, okay? Because I don't think you do got enough ass to bring, but I think I can still beat you down real quick. He was like, hold on. He left. He come back with my discharge paper. He showed it to me. I said, "Ooh, you got discharge papers. Like you can't go in there and fill that out and run it through the goddamn copy machine or whatever." Hell, I was doing that for like a whole lot of details around here. I signed your name to it and run it through the copy machine. And, hey, warden, excuse me, the manager said that it was all right for y'all to go get this stuff on me. But he gave me the paper and said, "Check it out. It's for real." He gave it to me. I'm looking at, oh, yeah. Okay, I must be out of him before 12 noon or y'all got to take the responsibility. See, because the Fed had already released me in 2001, like the deal said. The state put their foot on my neck and held me down. Didn't want to release me. But it wasn't just the state, it was the parole board that was doing it. The prosecutor and them, they stuck to their word, but I don't know what they may have did behind, closed doors when like the board called them. Should we release him? No. Because this would go fall into like the parole board saying that like they denied me my parole, which they did the first time. And I'm like, wait a minute, I got a contract with y'all. Your time's supposed to be running concurrent with the federal word concurrent with the state. When I serve the federal time, your time is up too. But they said, well, no, we gonna give you 6 months. 6 months ain't that bad. I can do it 6 months. I just had to tell my sister, don't blow my money. I'm sending you my money. Don't blow it. I'm gonna need that to, build myself back up or life back up. So I check out the paper. I'm still thinking it's crap. I think it was, Pops hollered down, "Hey, everything all right?" I said, "Yeah, they told me that I'm being released." He said, "What?" I said, "Yeah, they brought me the paper." He said, "Is there a seal on there?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "Fill that seal and tell me what it feels like." I filled the seal. It's all bumped up, knotted. It's so, wait a minute, this is a real seal. This ain't no copy. So I hollered at Jonesy and told him. Jonesy ran to the kitchen and told Pops. They come running down into my room. I ran out there and told Tony. I think I even told white boy Rick. But I know I told Tony. Yeah, I did tell Tony because he lived only 4 doors down from me. But they run to my cell and told me, "Man, that's a real seal, man. That's a real seal, man. You being released." I'm like, well, why did they wait till this time to tell me? Why didn't they tell me a couple of days earlier or whatever so I could call somebody and come get me? Of course, at that time, I'm out in Mesa, Phoenix, Arizona, in the Mesa prison. They got the, like the women's prison too that was across, but the men's prison was on this side of the road. But I packed my stuff and ain't you packing this other? I ain't packing none of that crap. I'm just packing my legal material. I don't need the other crap. I'm gonna take this TV and all this junk out of here. That's when I told Jonesy, all this stuff is yours now. He was like, "What? You ain't taking none of that?" No. Once again, why would I take this shit out to the world? Only I need is my legal material because I had to do some more fighting because they took their sweet time about letting me out, which was what? 4 years past my out date. They made me stay in there to 2008. Supposedly got released in 2002. That was the agreement that we signed. They give you a paper for, your immunity, how much time you serving, and when like your expected first out date. Well, the feds only got one out date. When that day comes, you through with it. But the state, they had 1, 2, 3, 4 out dates up on my paper. But like they told me, don't even worry about it. Your time is ran and shit concurrent with the state. With the feds. So when that day come right there, that's when you're going to be released. So when that day come, the feds gave me and shit my release paper. I'm like, cool. Now, where the state at? So, well, we got to reach out to them. It's concurrent, so anything y'all do, the state have to follow in suit. They said, well, just let us do this. It's going to take several hours or whatever. They call, come back and tell me that the state said that they giving you a 6-month block. Man, this boy, I got a contract with them. They said, yeah, we know about it, but you don't have one with the parole people. Yours is with the state. The state is the parole people. They made the agreement. They said, well, we just tell you what they told us. They want us to hold you and that they're going to send the paperwork. I said, you make sure you give me a copy of that because I'm going to file this in court. After that 6 months was up, I said, okay, now they got to release it. Nope, hit me again. This time with a year flop. I'm like, whoa, what is going on? I'm really huffing and puffing around there. I can't do nothing but so I quit my job in the kitchen and I quit my job in Unicorn too. And I stays up in that law library. I found several things I could file, which I did file a habeas corpus. They shot that down quickly. I'm like, wait a minute, okay, I started reading up on that. Started reading up on this other thing called the mandatus. I said, okay, wait a minute, this opened the door so I could sue them. So I filed that mandatus, and next thing I know, the manager of the building came to me and told me that he just got a call from the judge and the prosecutor, and they want to know what was my lawyer name that helped me file the paperwork, that filed the paper. They said, he ain't got no lawyer on record. What you mean? Who did that? He said, he did. When y'all told him he wasn't being released in 2002, the man lives in that law library. Mr. Kraft is very intelligent. He filed those papers. The first one, y'all shot him down. The second one, y'all haven't answered. And like, we would like to know what's going on because he went around here like a chicken with his head cut off trying to figure out when y'all going to send him his answer. The prosecutor judge had already talked about it, and they said that they can't answer that because if they answer, they open themselves up for a lawsuit and all type of activity going to jump off on that. So they said, well, we told them that you good, you peaceful, quiet, you do your job, you have been in no type of trouble. Not as long as you've been in Mesa Uni, you've been straight. You get along with everybody and so forth. So they told him that, and the judge said that he's sending him a release form for me, to release me. But of course, he don't come tell me this. I have to find out April Fool's Day. I'm thinking, like I said, I'm thinking it's April Fool's joke. So when he brought me no papers, I said, okay, where is my answer from my mandatus? He said, well, I'm going to tell you off record, Mr. Kraft, that they're not going to answer that. The judge and the prosecutor was talking, and they said that they know if they answer, you're going to sue the hell out of them. Either yes or no, either which way, you can sue them. I said, yeah, but they need to put that down on there that they are denying me and send my paperwork back. So I could go ahead to the next step and file a federal lawsuit and I'm going to file both of them on them. They were like, you done sued half of the guards around here. I said, yeah, I'm going to sue the state and the federal. He said, I don't know about the federal because the federal gave you your discharge papers. It's that state. And I said, well, okay, I see what you're doing. You geeking me up to go after the state. He said, hey, we ain't got nothing to do with it. You've been released from us. That's that state. I said, okay. So when time came, they said, okay, Mr. Kraft, you can leave. What about my money in my account and all this? He said, once you get on the other side of this gate, walk over to the counter and they're going to give you your check. You get a check for what you had in your account here. And anything else, mail or whatever came while you always turning it down, will be at that counter. You okay then? So they opened the first door. I steps in. They closed that door and opened the next door that leads outside. I'm saying, yeah, freedom. Man called me over to the desk, gave me my property, my money, and so forth. And then he started laughing. Of course, he behind a bulletproof glass. I can't get to him about, what the hell you laughing about? Well, he started laughing and giggling. And then like the guard up in the tower looking down, he said, Mr. Kraft, just be patient, be patient. I'm being patient, give me my stuff. I got everything. He said, yeah. Oh, your ride outside. My ride. He said, yeah, your ride outside. That's when I seen the fucking manager walk behind the glass and start grinning too. All these guards and us and shit behind the glass grinning at me. So I go to the door and I look out there and I'm saying, is this a setup for somebody to shoot me when I go out? I don't see nothing out there but a bus. That's your ride. That's a state penitentiary bus. I'm free. He said, you free from us. It was the state of Michigan. Sent the people up here to pick me up. They didn't tell me, the federal didn't tell me that. They wanted to get me out that door bag because they got to get me out by 12. So I step out the other door and a guard from the bus stepped out. Okay, put down your bag and turn around. You know the routine. I put down my bag and I took my stand. I'm not turning around. He said, we gotta handcuff you and put the leg on it. I said, you ain't putting nothing on me. Now everybody that came to the window and looking out, and they just looking and grinning. I peeked up there and seen them move. I said, these fools didn't tell these people did that. So one of the Jordan told the people, did you read his files? What you mean? Did you read the files that we gave you? You got 3 files there. Yellow, that's just his transportation and medical. That blue one, that's what y'all need to understand. But that red one show his dangerousness. You know, we ain't just being transferred down to Michigan. You better read that file. So they go back in the bus and read the file, come back, they look, and they look back at the warden. He said, hey, we got nothing to do with y'all and him. What if he fight us? We got nothing to do with y'all. This is federal. Y'all need to get him and get the hell off our grounds. So I'm standing there and I'm like, these motherfuckers really think they gonna handcuff me. No. Either y'all kill me or I'm gonna kill you. So when they came over, I'm gonna turn around. I said, man, evidently you didn't read that file good enough, but you won't handcuff me behind my back. Remember, I'm the one that y'all tried to kill back in the 80s when y'all threw me down on metal stairs. That's in that file too. I know what's in the file because I already did a Freedom of Information Act. Come on. Well, we can't put you on that bus, not handcuffs. I didn't ask y'all to come up here and get me. I'm free. Here go my discharge paper from the state. He said, yeah, we got a copy of that too, Mr. Crab, but you have to be processed out through Michigan. The Fed processed you out, but now we got to process you out because you never made it through there. You came straight here. I said, yeah, concurrent. You do know what the word concurrent means, don't you? Well, I don't know what to say, but we had to take you back there. Said, let's go. I took one little side step, twist my feet. The guards in there talking about, he better whoop their ass, y'all, come on. More guards piled up in the window, and they looking and have them hanging out, talking about, I got my money on Boone. Well, excuse me, on Kraft. They never knew my name, Boone. But I got my money on Mr. Kraft. What the hell y'all talking about? Oh, y'all finna try to force him, right? They said, we gonna put these cuffs on him. I said, good, okay. I got my money on Mr. Kraft. God looked at me and looked, are you gonna give us trouble? You put your hands on me. I'm gonna take that as like assault with intent to do great bodily harm. Come on. You just wait. We gonna call the warden back at Jackson. I said, well, I know it's not Mr. Jackson because the Fed arrested him a long time ago for taking bribes and so forth. But go ahead and call who you want to call. They called back to the prison system. I guess the prison system must have told him, don't handcuff the man. He just coming back here to get his discharge papers from him. Which I almost said, why y'all just don't fax this shit up here? I already got a copy. Jordan looked at you and said, talking about they said that they got to process you through the prison system. You do know what that means, Mr. Graff. What you mean through? So, you know, you got to go through quarantine and all that crap. I said, oh, hell no. Man, that take 6 months.
I want you to jump through hoops and shit.
Yeah, that's what they expected too. So I said, come on, man. Let's get this show on the world. I stepped back, threw my hand in my position. Guard, look. You really gonna fight us? What you think gonna do? Let y'all just manhandle me? I'm no prisoner. Y'all going to call the police, or y'all going to try to put them cuffs on me yourself, but you'll never get my arm behind my back anyway. I pulled my shirt up, and so you see that metal? That metal go through my arm. It don't bend back that way. Even if y'all wanted to, you won't get this arm back there. But it's good for hitting with though. And you don't feel nothing but metal. Right in your gut or in your throat. My first shot gonna be for your throat though, because I'm gonna pull it out. They come back and tell me, oh, we see you was in the army as well as you wait a minute, you are considered a weapon. I said, that's what they tell me. He said, how we gonna work this out? I ride back with y'all to Michigan, but you ain't putting no handcuffs on me. You see that the Fed didn't do it, and every time that they transport me, they didn't handcuff me. Someone would take the leg irons and put them on my arm. As long as they got enough room, I'm straight. They would transport me that way, but most of the time, they wouldn't even handcuff me, just go ahead and get in the car. Same way that one day they took me to the hospital. I'm inside, the doctor seeing me and so forth. The doctor finished. I guess the doctor didn't know I was a prisoner. So he told me, okay, you can leave. He said, if you want, you can use that door right there. So I look out the door, it's on the other side of the building. They out there. Well, I go out that door, go downstairs to the cafeteria, and I hooked me up a big old plate of food and so forth. Sat down there and ate, came back up. Came back on the side that the guards were sitting on. Like, hey man, what's up? Are y'all ready or what? I'm tired of waiting down there by the car. Hey, look at the door. How in the hell did you get out of there? I said, well, that's another door to lead on the other side. I went out that way. I thought y'all had went to the car, so I went down there to see, but y'all wasn't there. So I stopped by the cafeteria and grabbed me something to eat. God looked at me like, you didn't run off? I said, run off for what? I got time to serve. I'm not a runner. If I run, you catch me later, I got to start that time at that point, and then y'all may charge me with escape. Nah, I'm serving this time, baby boy. I always told myself when I was little, if you can't serve the time, don't do the crime. So that's why I never cried when they locked me up or never, oh, come on. No, you got me, okay. I never flipped either until these fools tried to kill me and they killed my little brother. Other than that, I would have never flipped. I didn't flip when Boone and she left that empty bag of coke in my goddamn ass. Yeah, I never flipped. I've been in prison. I had a C behind my name. So, you know, A, B, C. A for your first time, B for your second time, C for your third time. I've been in prison 3 times and never gave or flipped or anything. But when I got out of prison, before I got out, I found out they killed my little brother. And I said, okay, I'm going to kill these niggas because they don't know that I know yet. But they probably will find out later. But hopefully, by that time, I would have been able to kill Boone. Because he the one that paid the guy and so forth. Because the guy came through the prison system and he told us about the situation. Okay. But when I got out, I was like, okay. my boys inside the prison told me, hey, no, man, set him up and send him back here so we can kill him because he got money on his head. I said, yeah. He said, yeah, man, set him up, get him a couple of years or whatever. He got to come through quarantine. And that's where we going to kill him at. I like, yeah, okay, man, cool. I do that. John was like, oh, man, we finna get into some money here. I said, yeah. But, hey, man, don't forget, send them through here. Any of them, because they don't come through here, we butchered them because they were part of that bullshit. And you serve time for them. Never ask for a penny from nobody. You never do when you come to prison. Because, that's my second time running into John. Oh, yeah, and that's when I ran into Pookie Doo. Me and him became friends. Cause at first I thought maybe he wanted to fight me because he kept on pushing me. I was like, do you really want to go this route? He was like, man, I know you big. I think I could take you. I said, no. He said, I think I twisted real quick and came up under his throat. I said, see that? You dead already, dude. So, man, you move kind of fast to be a heavy set. I said, size don't make a difference, man. It's what you know. You know how to move right and catch a person at the right time and on guard. You mine. See, I ain't going to sit there and tell you, okay, you ready? You ready? No. I'm going to swoop right in on you. And my first thought is to rip out your throat. But you may be blind afterward because I grab your throat and stick my two fingers in your eye socket, hook you in there like a bowling ball so you can't go nowhere while I'm steady pulling on your throat. He was like, man, you quick. But no, brother, I don't want to fight you. I heard that you be getting down, this and that. I want to know, if you don't mind me getting down with you. Because all your boys be talking big talk about how much money they making and shit, running your stores, selling your drugs, or selling liquor, or gambling table. You got your hand into everything. I said, I tried to. Is there something going on? I want to, see can I start my little company on that as well. People get mad because I be charging less than they do. See, if I charge a little less, I can push all my items quicker and go get more. So I'm making more money. They sell theirs so high, the people, man, it's too high, man. Man, do you want it or not? If you don't want it, keep pushing. That's when they found out about me. I'm going to Mr. Kraft. He got this shit only for a dime, 20, 25 cents more. Y'all trying to get double for that bag of cookies. I'm like, yeah, I'm here. And we deliver. Get on the line, toss down the line about what you want and so forth. Make sure you send the money. But they said, what if somebody stop it and take it? Don't worry about it. They take my line in and take the money out that bag. That's the last thing that they're going to ever take in this world. See, Jackson is a world of his own. The biggest wall prison there is. So we throwing the line down, fishing. I holler down there. Send it down to second base. Second. I'm up on third. They get it down far. They get to the room number 44. He got to drop it down to 244, which is the guy that won it. He take his line, fling it out there, wraps around mine, and pulls it in. He put his money in and to know what he want. Send it back up. I look at to know what he want. I send it back down there to the rock. Pass it down. 44. Pass it down. When you get there, you know to toss it over. The guards see this shit. They be seeing ropes and strings and kites flying everywhere. Everybody do this in there. That's how we talk. That's how we communicate. That's how we sell shit. But Pookie Doo he's cool. Because just before the ride, we was like, man, I don't want to get caught out there with my face because they up there filming. I said, yeah, plus the camera's already out there, so. Hey, John, bring me a towel. I took my towel, cut 2 eye holes out, put it around my face, tied it around.